Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, by the time I'm recording this video, there are about 8 nominees who have been vetted by the panel in various cabinet secretary positions. And out of all these 8 nominees, no one is poor here. We have millionaires and billionaires so far. And I just want us to go through that list and the net worth of each and every nominee. And at the end of the day, of course, we are also going to give our views on the same at the end of the video. So starting with the starting with the Prime Cabinet Secretary, that is Mudavadi. His net worth is 4 billion Kenyan shillings. And of course, according to him, his wealth is from shares, from, of course, various companies, property, rental, income, dividends, then interest, and farm expenses. That's how he's making his money. Number 2, Duale, CS for defense. His net worth is about 851 million Kenyan shillings, and of course he's getting from assets. Nasema ako na goats, sheep, camels, and rental. Number 3, JB Muturi, nominee for Attorney General position. His net worth is 700 million Kenyan shillings. And of course, according to him, he's getting from farm, consultants, and pension. Just as speaker, once you serve, you get your pension. So ako hapo kwa pension. And then another person is Alfred Mutua, CS nominee for diaspora, CS nominee for foreign affairs and diaspora. CS nominee for foreign and diaspora affairs. Before, William Ruto had promised that the people in diaspora are going to have their own CS, but seemingly is putting all those issues together, and Mutua has been given that opportunity to serve there. His net worth is about 420 million Kenyan shillings, and according to him, he's making his money through the hotel, apartments, and other business. Next person is Kithure Kindiki. Kithure Kindiki, 544 million shillings. Kithure Kindiki, CS for Interior, of course. Another person is Professor Njuguna Ndung'u. This is the most controversial cabinet nominee, who has contradicted himself so much during the interview. Of course, for your information, he was a former governor bank governor, and then his net worth is 950 million shillings. CBK governor, by the way. So far, those are the people who have been vetted for the job. And surprisingly, I think if those people who got a chance to go through the newspaper, the headlines were almost similar, and they had one agenda. They were pointing on one thing. I want us to check on those headlines before we give our own views here, of course. But again, as we check on the headline, I'm waiting to read your comments as far as the income of these people who have been vetted is concerned. This is what Daily Nation gave to the headline: Filthy Rich Hustler. You can see Mudavadi, and then we have other people there: Duale, JB Muturi, Alfred Mutua, and Wahome. Alice Wahome I did not mention. Alice Wahome, 218 million. CS for water, sanitation, and irrigation. Sorry for that. Now, People's Daily, Hustlers CSS worth 6 billion. These are just 5 people who had been vetted yesterday, and already their wealth is amassing to 6 billion. This is according to People's Daily. And then Taifa Leo, Mahasla billionaire. So that's the headline. After that, we have the Standard. Standard headline is here: Millionaires, Hustlers. Those are the headlines. So it is simply a communication to William Ruto. He told the Kenyans he's going to form a government of hustlers. But the people who are there as hustlers, they are not hustlers. These are the people who have made it. Now, the truth of the matter again about the wealth declaration here is that some of these figures might not be accurate. We have people who will give their figures maybe less than what they have, because they don't want to attract the media and public attention. We have those who are going to exaggerate again and give an exaggerated figure, higher figure than what they have, so that they will be seen as people maybe who are not that much poor. Because again, when you are at that level, it is easy for someone to say that if you give him a job, then this person is going to amass wealth to enrich himself or herself. These are some of the reasons. Then other people who are not paying taxes in this country, they cannot declare exactly what they have, because then there will be question about their taxes. So what you give also should be almost closer to in line on how you are submitting your taxes. That is the reason. So again, if you are exaggerating too much big, another issue is that someone would need to check on how you are paying your taxes. And of course, when you are giving this figure also, there is another, kuna ile karatasi unapeana kule earlier. These people who are vetting you, they go through it, these members of parliament. So again, they check on your taxes, if you are also cheating, or if you are giving real figures. But because there are people who are evading taxes, there's no reality here. We have people who have more money than what they have said here. That is the current situation in this country. So, we will wait and see if really there is a real hustler in this cabinet. We are seeing billionaires and millionaires. I'm yet to see someone who will say he has 5 million, 2 million, 3 million. Because even that one, you're not bankrupt. You have something. But we are yet to get there. So what are we learning? If you have money, you will have your way, because you can even influence politics. So when Ruto was giving out handouts during campaign, it was coming from the hustler billionaires that you are seeing are being mentioned here in the newspaper. These are the people who are funding this campaign. And if Ruto was telling you that he is going to have hustlers in his government, wewe ukiangalia Mudavadi ni hustler. Hata hiyo kazi yenye anapewa hii, his target is it to earn? I don't think so. And this explains the reason why in 2013 Uhuru Kenyatta gave Mudavadi a job and he refused. A CS job, he refused. He did not want to take. Instead, he suggested Eugene Wamalwa. So you see, at least to some extent, I can say Mudavadi is a disciplined guy. Because if he was just after a job, I think he could have taken what he suggested for Eugene Wamalwa in 2017. But then, intention here for such people, maybe like Musalia as of now, maybe is to look for money for campaign. And other people who will have interest in 2037, Gachagua pia ako hapo. Gachagua alituambia ako na 600 million, but it is above that. Hapa atakuwa amedanganya. It's more than that, but because they don't pay taxes, that's why they will try to give such figures. So you'll find people like Musalia, akina Gachagua, and other people who have interest. Because most of these people, not most, actually they are a politician. The only person who is not a politician on this list up as of now is Professor Njuguna Ndung'u, the former CBK governor. The rest will need money for campaign in the near future. So in as much as they have more, they are going to get more. They also exaggerated figure, they will amass more wealth so that that figure will be reflected. But the intention is that in the near future, they will have to go on campaign. So just imagine, look at that. I don't see any hustler here. I see billionaires. I'm yet to see a billionaire who refers to himself as a hustler, apart from William Ruto. Because he want to look like a poor person, he pretends he's a poor. Anyway, we will wait and see how they are going to work. But I can tell you, we have bodabodas who have degrees. In as much Aisha Juma pia wanakuja na zao pale. People who are well educated, but they don't have jobs. I'm yet to see a youth here. A youth who will come and say, I don't have much money, maybe I have only 1 million in my account. Then we will say, oh, even hustlers have been remembered. All these people have come from somewhere. So this is a government of billionaires. Forget about hustlers. What is the difference between these people na ile group yenye Raila alikuwa anaongoza? In terms of wealth, I don't see difference. I don't see difference. These are the same people. Only that they had a good language, very sweet talking, and yes, they got your vote. Thank you so much. See you in our next video. If we get more information about their wealth declaration, of course we'll come and expose it if need be.